confessed Oxford school shooter returned to court this morning, the fourth and final day of his Miller hearing.
Fox 17's Sam Lanstra explains the purpose of that hearing and has a recap of closing arguments.
In 2012, the U.S. Supreme Court ruled minors can automatically be sentenced to life without parole. The court claimed this kind of punishment was cruel and unusual. Now, in order for 17-year-old Ethan Crumbley to receive it, a judge must first give his approval.
We can feel compassion, but we can also fashion an appropriate sentence and reckon with the very severe, rare circumstances of this crime.
The closing argument from the Oakland County Prosecutor, asking that Ethan Crumbley never return to normal society.
These acts were carried out in cold and a calculated manner, no question. They were intended to have a devastating effect on as many people as he could.
But the defense thinks the Oxford shooter could turn his life around.
We ask that you give Ethan a chance to show this court and to show this community that he will do good things with his time.
Last fall, Crumbley pleaded guilty to 24 felonies, including terrorism and first-degree murder, for the deaths of 4 of his classmates.
So again, counselor, I understand it's very hard to imagine how someone who's sane can torture animals and who can commit mass murder. But the fact remains that they are, and they do.
The final day of testimony, complete with the claim that Crumbley does not meet the state's legal definition of mental illness.
To a conclusion that he did not meet criteria for a substantial disorder of thought or mood, specifically at the time of the shooting.
The forensic psychiatrist saying the symptoms of depression do not make one psychotic, referencing the teen's demeanor after the carefully plotted shooting.
So what we see in those videos is that the defendant was communicating clearly, he was calm and collected.
In previous testimony, a therapist for the defense showed video of Crumbley in jail. He claimed the opposite.
What we just witnessed, someone who's saying, God, why didn't you stop it? And that's exactly how psychosis works.
The psychiatrist admitted today Crumbley tried to commit suicide with allergy pills weeks before the shooting and sought help he never received.
And he detailed that on his 15th birthday, he got really upset and said, I want to see a therapist. You recall that? And he explained to you that at that point, he didn't want to move forward in life.
Yes.
But despite the boy's childhood, the prosecution says he had a choice.
We all have to do both things. We have to deal with the darkness and the violence, and we have to accept that it happened. And we can also say, we wish he had had a better upbringing. But we're not going to ignore facts.
In more than a month, on September 29th, Judge Kwame Rowe will announce his decision. A sentencing date has been set for December 8th. For Fox 17 News, I'm Sam Lanstra.